and welcome to Iris Inspires TV. How y'all doing? Welcome to Saturday Night Live on Iris Inspires TV. We sent out some messaging, and so hopefully, for those of you that may be already in the chat, let us know where you are checking in from on this beautiful Saturday night. Let us know where you are here in Cali. The weather has been quite interesting. We've been really, really warm, hot for us all week. And then today, we've had nothing but an overcast, looking like it's going to rain, pour down rain. So if you're joining us, please put in the chat, say hi, say what's up, how you doing, how you breathing, how you living, how you going. I just wanted to make sure that I came on tonight. And I apologize as you guys, for those of you that click your notify button, you notice that it has been changed twice. And that is due to Thursday night. I had a commitment that went over time in terms of with the client. And then on last night, I'm just going to be honest, I was exhausted. I got in and had no energy. Couldn't pull it off. So I honored my body and I got some rest. That's what happened last night. But I'm here tonight, y'all. Live in a living color. We had a productive day. We did what we do on Saturday. Was able to get out and do what we did to do for today on our Saturdays. With the help and the support of those that work with us with the Center of Empowerment. So we was able to pick up groceries and drop them off for delivery. They go out tomorrow to families that are in need, don't have enough need of groceries for themselves and their children, living in situations that is not optimum, but what they have to do for now. And we come in on Sundays and bless these families and these children with food. We also deliver, that's under the Center of Empowerment, the non-for-profit, meaning we don't do it for personal profit, but we do it for the profit of the community, to serve the community. And so we need help. So if you want to join us in our journey of helping and serving the community in the area, we have the 4 pillars that we service: health, that's mental, physical, financial, and spiritual health. I don't know why I always go blank when I say this, because I know it, right? Relationships, that's relationships with family, self, and God. Not necessarily in that order, because self, God is one and the same, and then that extends out to family and community and the world at large. Okay, and then providership, your ability to provide for self and those you love and care for. All right, and then the last one is your ability of wholeness, caring for the total well-being of yourself, which includes and encompasses the 4 pillars of life. All right. So at any rate, so one of the pillars in the area of providers and providership, which kind of, as you see, they overlap. You can't have one and not the other and not be a total, whole, healthy being. And so we didn't start off with providing food services for families that were in need, elderly, and those that are convalescing, have chronic illness. We get word of needs, and we make sure, not just me, I have people that work with me. I have someone out in the Long Beach area that's working with us that provides for that area. We have different areas. We have, of course, LA, and then we have some other areas, surrounding areas, that we're supporting and helping, and ministries that do the work of providing food and groceries to those that are in need. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? In America, in Los Angeles, as much food that gets wasted and thrown out, that there is still a food deprivation, disparity for families. It's unreal. When you think about the abundance of food that gets wasted, thrown out. So at any rate, so we want to thank you for those that are. I'm thinking this is not tonight is not about Center of Empowerment, but I'm just want to say that's what I was doing earlier today, and so thank you. So if you are interested, this is a commercial. If you're interested in joining the Center of Empowerment, we need drivers, delivery, those that can pick up the food, take it to the place it needs to go. Those that can help us in delivering it to those that are in need. Please call the Center of Empowerment Coin PM office at 818-584-2513. Again, that's 818-584-2513. All righty. Y'all out there? Hello. Woo, what in the whole ham and cheese is going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's happening? I know some people out there, some people are out there in the Saturday Night Live world doing their thing, doing the clap, clap, flap. What do you call that dance? Y'all know, you can see I ain't out there. Oh my goodness. But so they're out there doing their Saturday night thing, and others are getting ready for Sunday to get to church. Sunday morning service, worship service. I don't condemn anyone that goes to church. You gotta find a place that feeds your soul, feeds your spirit. I just challenge us to make sure we're not in repeating cycles of feel good, anesthetizing, numbing us, so that we are not dealing with our life and our families and the community and what's facing us. We are just kind of numbed out in a feel good moment. Ain't nothing wrong with feeling good, but once you feel good, you got to have something to come. You got to be able to translate that into some effective behaviors that make a difference. Looks like my camera or my internet is having some slow up challenges. At any rate, don't forget to subscribe and like when you look at this tonight. Whenever you look at it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are growing slowly, inch by inch by inch. But in the last almost, I guess, say 8 or 9 months, we've had a nice little spurt of growth, and we want to keep that momentum going. We want to get our audience, and that takes you who are watching, you that come back and look. You that, sneak in, you that backdoor me and tell me that you appreciate what I'm doing out here. I appreciate you telling me that. I do. I does. I appreciate it. I thank you. All my friends, family, and loved ones that tell me that they appreciate what I'm doing. I appreciate you too. And I also appreciate you sharing the platform and letting folks know that we're here. So we got a little commercial for you. We're going to do a little commercial, and we will be right back. Is that all right? All right. Let me partner with you as you walk through this next chapter of your life. Let us unpack the blocks, the blind spots together and get to the next level. Your divine purpose in this season. Let's help you shed the weight that distracts from you living in fulfillment. Meet me in my healing space. Confirm with me today. So yes, I am a professional, licensed, certified, master degreed up, all kinds of training, not just talking out the side of my neck, and the full of personal experiences here for you. Those of you that have worked with me, those of you have called me, those of you have had sessions with me, those of you that know my style of counseling and coaching, we want to make sure that you, what is that? Share the word, spread the word that Iris inspires counseling, healing, safe, brave spaces. That's what we have. Courageous, brave, safe, brave spaces is what I offer. A safe space for you to unpack, redefine, repurpose, to heal and move in the path of your divine purpose with clarity, with freedom, to be the full expression of God in the earth, the essence of God in the earth. So that is, go to irisinspires.com, and or you too can call me at 310-702-7592 or email me at irisinspires.com, or just go on over to irisinspires.com, click the link and schedule an appointment with me. All righty. So what in the whole ham and cheese is going on? Well, there's a whole lot going on. Well, do I want to say this or not? How about I say this first? So how many of y'all saw and heard about the plantation that burnt down in New Orleans? Y'all hear about that? I saw that and I kind of got tickled. I said, the ancestors letting us know, hey, y'all, it's okay. We got you. Y'all better leave my peoples alone. Oh, my goodness. Can y'all believe that is a historic, they say, plantation? I don't know all the details on the plantation outside. It had a whole lot of slaves on it. And so that means if a whole lot of slaves was on this specific plantation, there was a whole lot of abuse going on and trauma. And it burned down. It's going to be interesting to hear and find out how that was started. That's that. The other thing, I'm not talking too much about the Diddy situation, just because it's horrific. That whole debacle, a mess. Brother men, when y'all gonna learn? Oh, young women, when y'all gonna learn the value of who you are, the power of what you have? When we gonna learn, people? When we gonna learn? When we gonna learn? When we gonna learn? That's all I gotta say about that. When are we gonna learn? It's real clear what's going on right now as far as I'm concerned. I have no desire to go into the salaciousness of it all. But what I will say is this: wake up. And young people, you're more valuable than you're giving yourself credit for. That's why there's an onslaught to destroy all the platforms that you're on. I heard that Chris Brown was arrested in the UK. Like, for what? Or why in the whole ham and cheese? What did he go back to the very place he ran from because he beat some? Did he really think he wasn't going to get arrested in this climate? I don't know. I don't know all the details on that, but the little bit that I've heard, it don't make no sense in my estimation. And then I saw at the White House, I don't even know how to say it because I'll say this. Look at who was at the White House with Paula White. That was once deemed America's Black prophet. That's it. That's all. What in the whole ham and cheese is just going on around here? Oh my God. So that's my messy boo for the week. There's a whole lot of other stuff in the oh, do y'all watch Behind the Gates? Yeah, Behind the Gates. Why in the whole world did they change the character? Not that the new character for Ted, is his character named Ted? The Tom? The one married to Nicole. Now, I watched the series, but I cannot think of his name right now. At any rate, they changed him. I wonder why. What happened? The other guy did a good job. This guy, I'm sure, will do fine too because he's a good actor too. But just why? Why in the middle of the show? Is it? And they got a renewed second season. So it is the afternoon black soap opera. I watch it at night when I get in after I get through with everything. I kind of check it out on Prime. Oh, I think we're not supposed to be using Amazon or Prime, but I have definitely cut out everything else. But no, he's on CBS. I take that back. It's on CBS. Woo. Okay, Paramount Plus. It might be just as bad. I don't know. But at any rate, it's a very good series. Check it out. I'm not sure why they changed the character. I don't know. All righty. What else did I want to talk about? I have not seen Sinners, so I cannot give any feedback on that outside of what I have been told. And based on what I've been told, if it's like Lovecraft, it should be pretty good. Did you guys see the Lovecraft series? I thought they was going to bring that back, but they didn't bring the Lovecraft series back. So I don't know why they didn't bring that back, but if Sinners is like that, then it should be good. It could have some parts in it, because when I started watching the Lovecraft, I did not watch it all. As a matter of fact, the first season, the first episode, when I was watching it, I stopped, turned it off, because I don't like horror. I don't do spookism. I don't do that. I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't do movies like that. But then I had a friend that encouraged me, said, "Watch it. It's not what you think." And what I learned is it was not what I thought about the series. It was an excellent series. And so the portrayal of the things in the series, in the movie, that had the dark side, had a very strong symbolic reason for being introduced as such. Yeah. And so from what I understand, Sinners is the same way. I was just told the movie that Kerry Washington's in, I was told today that it came out last. I haven't seen that either. I ain't had time to go to the movie theater, but what I've been told, I don't know, but I trust the person that told me, said that it's a Netflix movie, not big screen Netflix. So I would venture to say it will probably be on one of the online outlets. I love Kerry Washington and her acting. I don't think I don't know or can't remember if she was on any other big screen. I do know she's done some awesome work with series and Netflix and specials and things of that nature. And I don't know if this was her first big screen. I haven't seen it. I just been told that it's a Netflix. It's a great Netflix movie. And you know what that means? That means that it's a nice movie, but it ain't big screen. Go to the movie theater and sit in the theater and pay $15 for a ticket kind of movie. I don't know. I ain't seen it. That's what they said. All righty. Oh, Lord. Smokey Robinson. What's going on with Smokey Robinson? Jesus, be offense. I don't know. Perhaps you do. The man is 85. 85. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. All righty. So that's my comedic stuff for tonight. Oh my goodness. Now, and on a more serious note, what is going on? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. At the top of the year, I share with you guys. Am I going to do that tonight? I don't know. I'm not going to do that tonight. I'll come back and do that another time. But the main thing is I wanted to come on. If by chance you are a divorced man or woman, if you know someone that's a divorced man or woman going through a divorce, or have gotten on the other side of divorce, and you would like to be a special guest on our Marriage Gone Divorce, please, 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 by all means, email us at Iris Inspires, Iris at irisinspires.com. Again, that's Iris at irisinspires.com. Let me put that in here. How about I put it in the chat? Email us at Iris at irisinspires.com. And so what you're going to do is let us know that you would like to be on our show. And so what the show is about, we're not here to point the blame and woo me, hold me, and a whole kind of other kind of stuff. That ain't what the show is about. Marriage Gone Divorce is about the journey of how we got to divorce, why we divorced, the process, the feelings of going through the divorce, and then life after divorce, the hope, hope, giving some powerful tools to those that are listening. Um, Divorce has been seen as a negative. Just we call it like it is. I know one of the reasons I stayed is it was I felt I didn't want to have a divorce. It was a negative. I didn't want to be a statistic. Um, so that hey, I got another commercial for you. Hey, check this out. It'll kind of give you a little insight. Hold on, wait a minute. Los Angeles, California, and I am a divorcee. I'm an author. I've written over 13 books. I have coached and been a community advocate for over 30 years. But this is the thing that really kind of hit me last night as I was preparing and going through some things. I realized that this whole relationship situation, I've been on this quest in terms of men and women, how we communicate and how we get along, how we vibe, having healthy relationships. Been doing this for a long time. 1999. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and there was 12 men and women. We got together and we had discussions. We would come together at least once a month, and we sat down. Roz probably remembers this. We sat down and we talked about. We was talking about relationships and how we're affected by them and etc. And how can we have healthier communication and better dialogues and etc. So the whole concept and idea of relationships and healing us so that we're healthier has been a part of my quest and my journey and my passion for a very long time. And as a divorced woman today, and talking to many other men and women that are divorced, recognize that the journey's real, y'all. The journey's real, and it can be challenging and painful and joyful and all of the above, all in the same breath. That's it. That's all. And so if you want to join in that conversation, that dialogue on marriage gone divorce, please make sure that you email us at Iris Inspires at irisinspires.com. Again, that's Iris at irisinspires.com. We hope to hear from you because in June we do have a new set of episodes that will be dropping, and we would love you to be a part of it. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. That's it. That's all, pretty much. Thank you for joining us. Again, I just wanted to make sure that I tuned in tonight. We'd love to hear from you. Please make sure that you vibe with us. Make sure that you let us know that even when you are looking at this later, put a comment in. Let us know. Let us know that you either like what we're doing or don't like what we're doing. Either or. What you would like us to talk about. What would you like us to come back and share? All that. What in the whole ham and cheese is going on is really about looking and reviewing and oh, that's my sunshine texting me. Reviewing what's some of the things that's going on in the media and etc. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and get off. I have a paper I have to finish. I am tired. I look tired in this camera to me. Again, we'll be on live this coming Thursday. Yeah, this coming Thursday we have a special guest that's coming on our Grief and Loss series. And we'll be interviewing Shay. I call her Shay. She will be sharing the journey of how she has learned to live with her son's death. Her 14-year-old son life was taken by a hit and run driver. Never found out who that was. There's a lot of loss in the land, a lot of grief, a lot of loss, and And the reason we do this is for mental health awareness. Well, yeah, so the awareness of our mental health, number one, and this is Mental Health Awareness Month. But we've been doing this since 2018, offering support groups for grief, loss caregivers, offering a space for people to come together and to know that they, number one, are not alone. They're not by themselves. You are not alone. You're not by yourself. And to hear the journey of others, that have similar and familiar experiences as yourself. So that's what that about. So on this Thursday night at 7:30 p.m., we will be live with Shay, and she will be sharing from her as a mother, how she has journeyed, how she has got through. I've worked with her, and she's been able to connect with sources and support groups out that support specifically mothers that has lost their child to sudden um, unfortunate circumstances like a hit and run, driver, murdered, shot, all that kind of thing. Alrighty. So again, thank you for listening to me tonight. I made it. I came on. I'm getting ready to go drink me some water and work on my paper that is going to be due on the 20th. Uh, but I have to get it finished. I can't, you can't wait till the last minute. Um, that's it. That's all. Listen, you're valuable. You're important. You're not a mistake. Sometimes you may feel like you are. Sometimes things may feel like it's a mistake. That sometimes life, because life be lifing, it be showing up. You'll ask yourself, what in the whole ham and cheese is going on? What in the freaking fracking flip? That was my other everybody, y'all. Those that know me know. Freaking fracking flip. What in the freaking fracking flip is going on? Actually, it's in my book. I use that phrase. So that's my phrase, y'all. It's copyrighted. So yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Right. The most important thing is to know that whatever is going on, however it is showing up, that you're valuable, you're worth nothing short of the best of the best. Okay. Guard your heart. What does that mean? What does guard your heart mean? It means be aware of your surroundings, right? It doesn't mean close off and not be loving. However, we always are loving, but also aware of when we are overextending ourselves, when we're going beyond the checks that we're getting in the spirit. Yes. When we are, that's it. That's all. Guard your heart with all diligence, because in it are the issues of life. Our issues are created when we do not guard, pay attention to the signals, the signs, the red flags, the checks, the yes, the no, the go right, the go left, the stop, the pause, the run in the other direction. Guard your heart. My foundational scripture this year was Matthew 22:27. And I'm going to talk about that. I still haven't shared the revelation I got from that. I haven't felt really released to kind of go in detail. That's what I was going to do tonight. I'm going to pause and wait on that. I probably will do it in the Patreon. So you want to make sure you join my Patreon, because in there I share a lot of things too as well that doesn't get shared out here. So you want to make sure you join the Patreon. But yeah, so all right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Go to irisinspires.com. Irisinspires.com. You can get my book, The Day I Forgave God, the trilogy, You Again, Not This Time, and The Day I Forgave God. And then, of course, we have our two-book series. Not a two-book series. We have my Breathe. Yeah, I read my own stuff. Breathe. And then we also have the workbook, Breathe. We have a new one that's going to be coming out. So this is going to be the classic, the workbook, and the workbook helps supports you in your journey. You're journeying and learning to breathe again. If you experience grief, I wrote Breathe after the transition of my mother. I had to learn to breathe again. I had to learn to address life on life's terms. And I had each day I was given a new word, a scripture would drop, a revelation would come, experience. My child was young at that time. He was 4 years old. So he was saying, do things that would cause me to pause, or just realizing how much we are holding our breath, bracing ourselves, and learning how to take a man, I should have started off with that. I don't know what I was thinking. That felt good. Yeah. Ooh. Breathe. So this is available. You can get all these books on my website at Iris Inspires. Also, Breathe, I have an audio. It's only available on my website. The audio is only available on my website. I'm looking at getting these also on Audible, but right now it's only available on my website. That's Breathe, the book, the workbook, the audio. We have You Again, the trilogy, You Again, Not This Time, The Day I Forgave God, which is the latest book that I wrote. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all. Counseling services. We got our services where we are helping those that are in need, or in transition, supporting them, not just helping them, but supporting them, getting them beyond just help, but getting them to the other side, shifting and changing the trajectory of their life and and your family's life. But that's, those that are families and those individuals that are ready to do the work. It's work. It's not comfortable, but it is necessary. And learning to laugh at yourself. So tonight was about laughing at the stuff that's going on. Laughing in the sense of, are we really paying attention to where we are right now, and the awesome opportunity we have to be a difference? To be a difference. Is who are we being? How are we showing up? That's what it's all about. All right. See you Thursday night. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to hit the notify button for our Thursday night grief and loss session. Peace and blessings. Thank you for the good vibes and for joining in the conversation tonight on Marriage Gone Divorce. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for the... We are not worthy to challenge the mysticism of control and manipulation presented as God. No, we are to accept as gospel, the gospel that many who teach were taught by the manipulator and the unlearned. Before I veer too far to the left field, let's stop right here, however. Allow what you have heard and read to marinate, ponder in your mind without the fear of, oh God, I don't want to get tricked by the enemy, or God has been too good for me to ask any questions. Nonsense. My question to you, who or what is the enemy of authentic peace, healthy relationships, and children that are balanced in love and not the brutality of unhealed fear? Please try not to say the devil. Then my question will have to be, what does that mean? The devil.
How is the devil stopping your authentic peace, healthy relationships, and children that are balanced and loving and not brutally of fear? And not the brutality of fear. I'm sorry. Children that are balanced in love and not the brutality of fear. If you are the child of the Most High, journey with me as I share a fresh perspective on forgiveness and forgiving God. If you feel uncomfortable with the thought and the topic, forgiving God, fantabulous. You're in the right place.